Hello everyone, hope you're all having a good day. Right now we are in chapter 5, last we left off we were in chapter 4 where Welkin proved that he is capable of commanding Squad 7. And we took a key strategic point with a very unique twist to it. So go check that, make sure you go check that out before coming here to chapter 5 of this video. Anyways, let's continue on. Here we are at episode 1. Let's jump right in.
Thanks in part to Squad 7, the Great Vassal Bridge is back in our hands. That pushed the front line back, forcing the Empire to gather forces in central Gallia.
Does this mean we're headed that way as well?
The army will take that front. Meanwhile, the militia will head south. Our next target is here, in the Cloden area.
The Cloden Wildwood. I was there last summer taking soil samples. It's a dense forest with plenty of hills and valleys. It's hard to get around in there.
What's our strategic objective there, Captain?
The Empire has set up a supply base there to fuel their invasion of central Gallia.
I see. So if we seize the supply base, we cut off the flow of supplies moving north.
Precisely. The 3rd Regiment's objective is to take that base. All squads are to prepare for woodland combat and await orders.
Woodland combat? What a nightmare.
What do you mean?
The woods dull your sense of direction, and poor roads make for slow advances. This'll be our toughest operation yet.
Maybe so, but deeper in the woods you have a better chance of spotting rare foliage. There's one kind of insectivorous plant in Cloden called the moondew that can suck up...
All right, I get it. You really do have a one-track mind. You know that?
I'm saying nature isn't just a burden. We might find the key to victory in the woods.
All right. I'll keep a lookout for your key while I'm slogging along. Hopefully your plant won't have eaten it.
Gallia's mongrels have reclaimed Vassal Bridge. Are the men of our defensive units cowards? This loss is a stain on the Emperor's honor. Useless fools.
I hear the enemy cross the river in tanks. And whoever's leading them is no fool.
On the contrary, this was a fluke. These are peasants, nothing more. Peasants and barbarians. How could they be anything else?
If birthright is all it takes to win a battle, you must find war so very boring.
The issue here is Gallia's resistance and how to end it, swiftly and decisively.
Exactly. They'll use their victory at Vassal Bridge as footing for a counterstrike in central Gallia.
How shall we proceed? What says your grace?
We will extinguish these flames. Our course is clear. The Gallian army must be crushed. We will require reinforcements. They will be sent to central Gallia. Now then, the route of supply through Cloden has to be made unshakable. Gregor, see to a restructuring of our central forces. Then you will continue to press northward.
Sir.
We will head to Barrius. Selvaria, be so kind as to accompany us there.
With pleasure. And to the ends of the earth, Your Grace.
The Cloden Basin supply lines. See to them, Jaeger. They need protecting. Gallia may have already dispatched troops to the south. Therefore, make haste to Cloden.
Of course. Leave it to me, Your Grace.
What are we doing? Remind me, whose idea was it to come out here anyway? Enough with the trees already.
You could say that again. Woods are so thick you can't tell up from down with these trees.
Here we go.
Hey, great. What did he find? A map in the dirt?
Alicia, hold on to these for me, will you?
Sure, Welkin. What are these? Some kind of nuts?
No. Actually, they're long-beard goat droppings.
Ah! Gross! You made me hold poo? Are you crazy? Ugh! Hey, Welks. Did you find something useful?
Come here. Take a look at this.
The grass has been trampled down, looks like. What's the deal with that?
An animal trail. With any luck, this could be our way out. Animals have a natural instinct to find the most efficient path. That's why the grass is trampled down. They snap off the branches, they eat the grass. As a result, they clear a perfect trail.
So if we make like goats and follow it, the path will take us through.
The enemy supply base should be nearby. This is where we'll start our operation.
La 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 la.
That's really nice, Rosie.
Oh, just a song I sang back in the day.
Oh, you used to be a singer? I didn't know that.
Ha! You paint a much prettier picture than it was. I used to sing at a bar in my town.
Still, that song was really pretty. I'd love to hear the whole thing sometime.
Maybe I'll put on a little show one of these days.
We're not alone here. I'll go investigate. Put your hands in the air!
Moink?
It's a pig? It looks like a Porcavian piglet. What's your story? Get separated from your mom?
I'll take a look further in.
Well, what did you find?
There must have been a skirmish here.
Even all the way out here, the war's still claiming lives.
You lost your family too, huh, little guy?
Well, Alicia, does he want to come with us?
What? Can we?
We're the militia. Every Gallian has the right to join.
You hear that? As of today, you're a member of Squad 7, little guy.
Moink? Moink!
Okay, so we have our very own little mascot. Literally a A pig with wings. I don't know if it flies, but that'd be interesting. Anyways, let's go ahead and go on with the operation. I'm sorry that I kind of skipped through some dialogues quickly. My trigger finger with it is very itchy today for some reason. Okay, so we have 2 squads. The bottom squad will have a tank. The top is basically just gonna be infantry, which I would prefer if we have scouts up there. So let's go ahead and put, I think we just should have 3 scouts. Wait, what does Nancy have? I see her potentials. Good buddy. Fancy's men, Fancy's men. So let's go ahead. Okay, so Fancy's men and women, so we'll take him. Okay, so we only need like 3 up there. Okay, so what we want down here is 1 engineer, Largo, for our Lancer, because we're not going to be facing small tanks anymore. We'll have Rosie up here so we can get more CP. And unfortunately, we're not going to have Oscar because he's let us down too many times. I should have changed him out earlier, but I forgot to. You should have seen my previous recording. He had every chance to get a headshot, but apparently that's not the case. I really don't know who to put. Actually, you know what? We're fine like this. Engineer, Lancer, Rosie for CP. Okay. Let's go ahead and deploy and see how fast we can finish this mission. And this will also be our first encounter with anti-tank guns.
Squad 7, move out!
Which we need to get rid of. Except for one that's all the way to the south. Not the south. The right side of the map.
The tank will follow the road to the south. Team 2, take the trail to the base.
Alright, listen up and I'll explain.
And at this chapter we unlock team attacks. This is where friends that you see in the recruits come in, because if you have a unit or ally, better to say, friendly with another unit,
hey ladies, nice spot.
They should do more damage.
Ooh, found one.
There's also a mine here. We could just easily pass them up.
Anti-tank gunnery reported on the north bank. We're in danger while it remains, Welks.
We'll have to hope Team 2 can take it out from behind.
Which we can. So let's go ahead and actually, hold on. Let me just crouch in case I don't get headshots. Alright, perfect. Now we took out an enemy leader, which is great.
Thank you, thank you.
Target silenced.
Position him right here. Okay. Now we should just have one more scout move up. We can move her up and occupy the camp. Let's go ahead. Now you see on the top left, top right, excuse me. Ted will attack with us. We can have up to 3 units attack at the same time. But right now we only need Ted, which will kill this anti-tank cannon. And now we can occupy this camp. Always make sure to check that you're able to team attack if you want to. Otherwise, you're going to be left using that one unit only. Okay.
I totally got it.
Now let's have Nancy move up and get her to right next to Alicia. By the way, a thing with mines, engineers can get rid of them, but if you want to try to run past it, don't do it. Trust me, it's not worth it. Because once you hear it go click, it will literally go click. And if you try to like go back or run past it, you're gonna blow up. You're gonna take a lot of damage no matter what. So you always want an engineer to deal with them first. And here, in order to get past this, we need a tank so that our infantry can move up, and there will be one anti-tank mine right there, which we don't have to worry about because we wasted enough AP to just destroy the bridge, the logs. Now we could take our engineer and get rid of the mine and have her take some shots at the lancers we see up there. I had Oscar try to take out the lancers, but for some reason he could not land a single hit. He was literally close enough. It almost seemed impossible. Like literally a centimeter he missed by. If you, and I'm talking about in game, like literally the bullet missed his head by centimeter.
Just watch this.
I guess if you want to measure it on the screen, then like literally a few millimeters is how much he missed by. Okay, so we can move the tank, or we can move Largo and try to... No, let's not move Largo, because there's two Lancers up there. I'm not too worried about Dallas right now, because the Lancers are very inaccurate with their shots, especially from that far away. But those could be my final words for Dallas. So let's move Ted up, because we want to try to take out a few enemies that are hiding behind this corner and will really take some shots at us. Okay. Please. There we go.
Thank you, thank you.
Now we just gotta quickly end his turn so that he doesn't counterattack. And we'll move Alicia up, because now we need to take care of that shock trooper, otherwise Ted will die during the next enemy phase. However, he's fine, so we'll team attack. Thank you, Ted, for that final shot. Oh my goodness. Man, if Ted didn't land that final shot, that shock trooper could have just landed a grenade and killed us both instantly. Oh, the Lancer's gonna try. Oh, wow. Well, that's what I get about for talking bad about the enemy Lancers. I'm pretty sure he was trying to go for the tank, but he got Largo. No, he was going for Largo because it would have switched to the tank. I really wish I could just skip the enemy phase, because right now they're just, in some points in the game, they're just moving back and forth. Well, this is what I get for talking bad about enemy Lancers.
Under minor fire.
Okay, so we're not out. We're off to a bad start right now. Our engineer's dead, and that's gonna be a problem for us because we don't have anyone. We don't have an engineer to heal our tank, and it already has. It's taken its first shot. So how do I want to proceed? Okay. Okay, so I have an idea, but I don't know if it will work out. We're gonna basically spend this turn destroying that main tank. Medium tank, excuse me.
Medic!
First, let's get our engineer.
Stay with us. It won't be long now.
Please, do what you can.
So that's the medic. Okay. Let's go ahead. Okay, so we'll take 4 shots, so we need to make sure the next 3 shots land.
Entering combat.
And we'll be using up 6 CP for that.
Gotta love nature.
Alright, so let's literally butt heads with this tank and get rid of those sandbags so they're standing.
Fire!
I tried to go around this tank before, but that doesn't work out because there's not enough space, and I can't push the tank out of the way. Does not work like that.
Here we go.
So we just want to try our best.
Fire!
Landing a few shots, and then let's actually move a little bit back.
Take that Imperial supply base. You have
Okay.
Been waiting here.
Hopefully I could get a team attack, which is not gonna happen. Huh. I could no. Let's have our tank. Okay, so we're not gonna take out the Lancer anytime soon, which is unfortunate. But we will be able to take out this tank after I could just get 1 shot into it.
Who are these guys?
And a return. Oh wait. And end the phase. Okay, good. We took out the Lancer. Perfect. So we don't have to worry about the tank getting destroyed. Just having enemies shuffle around up there in the base. Darn, I thought you were gonna move back too.
Underminer fire.
Usually the enemies will use the same type of unit twice or 3 times, so... Or once. I was surprised, actually. I thought he was gonna attack one more time. Alright, so... Okay, so we don't need to move Rosie up. We could just leave her there. We're gonna try to take this camp and have our engineer come back. Because she should be fully healed by now. But let's move Alicia up. And at this point in the chapter, or game,
Enemy unit spotted.
the enemies will start evading much more frequently. Well, not this generic enemy, but the enemy that's... The enemy in there, that one. As you can see, his name is different. It's not Shock Trooper this time. So he's gonna be a totally different person we're gonna be facing. In my last playthrough, he destroyed so many of my units because, one, he evaded a tank shell, but he still took damage, but it wasn't enough to kill him.
Tighten all perimeters.
And I tried to get a headshot off him, but even though he was turned around, he still evaded. So you can't always rely on trying to get headshots from behind and not expect the enemy to evade. So let's go ahead and use her to heal someone real quick. Ted needs healing because he took a lot of damage earlier.
I could just kiss you.
Okay. You can do that another time, Ted. Right now, we have to take this camp.
Here we go!
Let's go ahead and machine gun this Lancer to death. Move our tank a little closer. Not only do we need our engineer to heal the tank, but there's also going to be mines we're going to be seeing down this road that we need to get rid of in order for the tank to proceed.
Entering combat!
But first, let's take care of these two. Alright, I didn't kill the shock trooper, but I got rid of the enemy leader. It isn't too bad because I got the shock trooper out of the way. Let's go ahead and position ourselves like this. See if we can get a team attack with Largo.
Just watch this.
Because I want to get rid of this shock trooper. Having shock troopers around is not a good idea. Okay, so I'm not...
Be careful, soldiers.
Okay, there we go. Stop attacking really quickly.
Now's our chance!
All right. Man down.
And now we're going to use our last CP to take this camp. Unfortunately, we won't be able to bring back our engineer, since it will take a turn to call in reinforcements. But as you can see, there's 2 mines, yeah, there's 2 mines right there. Whoops. Enemy phase. Now the enemy will just be shuffling around and he's gonna move up. I really want him gone because I think he drops a weapon. Okay, finally. I can stop shuffling units up there. Okay, so let's go ahead and call in our engineer. Bring back Dallas.
Here we go!
But for now, let's have the tank. Actually, we don't need the tank to stay here. We could just move it up close to those mines. Can we take... Is there anyone we could see? Nope, definitely not. Actually, hold on. I want to see if I could take out a mine with by just shooting it, but I don't think that will happen.
Fire!
Okay, so I missed, but that doesn't let me know if I could destroy a mine that way. I don't think I can, but it's always good to check it out anyways. Let's go ahead and heal Largo. And end his turn. We're gonna want to move Largo and the tank up together into the base because there's gonna be a cutscene that we don't want to activate yet. Okay, so I can't lob a grenade up through the gate.
The trees are limiting our visibility.
Can I try to? But I can try to get a grenade close to him. Hold on. Can try that. Or dude. Wow, okay, so that should have gone through, but I apparently did not. I really want to use the... I really want to kill them off. So we'll try to put some damage onto him with Alicia and Nancy. We're gonna try the grenade attack one more time. Oh shoot, that we took a little bit too much damage. That should go through. Okay, I hit him for more than half his HP, which is perfect. Alright, so what's gonna happen is That's true. I think I don't have room for Nancy to move.
Just, leave it to me.
Okay, Nancy, so... We're gonna... Okay, good. She was able to move through. Okay, we're gonna have Nancy try to get a grenade and kill off this lieutenant. Fortunately, the gate is blocking in our way. That should be far enough to kill. Yes. Okay, perfect.
Yippee!
The last time I tried to take some shots at him, but that didn't work out because he evaded it, like I said before. And we could go ahead and end it there. Save these last 2 CP. We don't have to worry about the anti-tank gun right there where the question mark is, because I haven't seen it fire once. Usually we would aim at the squad that's moving up, well, the team that's moving up through this pathway, but it hasn't done that yet.
Right away.
Okay. So let's go ahead and repair the Elderweiss.
Thank you.
Pretty sure I was pronouncing that wrong, but
Enemy spotted.
excuse me for that. Get rid of this mine.
Use the trees for cover.
And disarm this last one. Okay, so let's not move too close to the base yet. Anyways, we want our engineer behind our tank.
Here we go.
So that our tank can provide cover for all our infantry units.
Watch out for gunfire from long range.
Now we should activate the cutscene by now. Is that close enough? Yes, it is.
I got here as soon as I could, but apparently not soon enough.
General Jaeger, you brought reinforcements?
A few, but this place is almost surrounded. We'll lose both the base and supplies if we hold here. Listen, I want you all to pack up what you can and get ready to evacuate.
What will you do, General?
Buy you boys some time. Just leave the enemy to me.
Now we're gonna see a very fancy dancy tank. Right now its HP is unknown to us. Well, it will always be unknown. But we could put a few rounds into it.
Just watch this.
Let's have Largo move up.
Boom!
Nice. Got him to aim correctly. Move him behind the tank. I don't know who's here exactly, but I know it's advanced units that we'll be facing, so I don't want to move my scouts up yet.
Entering combat.
Until I get an idea of what we're facing.
Gotta love nature.
Let's go ahead and move up a little bit more.
Now!
Fire a few rounds. I think we can actually end the game here because we don't necessarily need to kill...
Entering combat.
What's this tank's name? Lupus? We just need to damage him enough that he will decide to turn back. Which is right there.
Not bad, not bad. Looks like Gallia's got some competent tank men.
General Jaeger, the base patrol has finished evacuating along with the supplies.
All right. That means this base is just another patch of woods now. We'll thank the Gallians for this another day. Get the last of your men out.
Welks, the enemy is abandoning the base.
One step ahead. They timed that perfectly. Just glad that backup unit arrived late.
Oh, okay, so apparently we can't. We have to actually claim that camp right there, so...
it's my turn, okay?
Okay, let's... Almost stepped on that landmine. Can we see anyone from here? No. Okay, so you know what?
Hurry it up. They won't wait for us.
Go ahead and heal myself. Well, Alicia. And have them take cover here. Because I don't know if those advanced units stayed or they pulled back with the tank.
I'll knock him dead.
We'll have Ted move up.
Come in. I repeat, come in.
Oh, whoops, no, I don't wanna... Just wanna crouch you close. There you go. And we'll save the last as CP. Okay, so it seems that there's no more enemy units here. Did they really pull out? I thought there would be like some left. Oh no, never mind. They actually... Wow, they literally did pull all their units out. I thought there would be at least one left.
Here I go. Hey, ladies. Nice spot, huh?
I forgot that this would happen. But anyways, let's go ahead and occupy. I could have ended that one more turn faster, but since I forgot that they completely retreat all their units, can't do that. Oh wow, I got a B actually. Well, that's good. And we got a ZM MP2G. Let's go ahead and finish this last episode and finish this chapter.
Well done, soldiers. The operation was a success.
Another victory for Welkin Gunther.
Nope, not this time. All the glory goes to this little guy.
Moink! Way to go, Hans. First day on the job and you're already a hero.
Our success today was thanks to the animals living in these woods.
Moink, moink.
So, who named the bacon Hans?
Apparently Alicia.
Captain Virat, I'd like to introduce Squad 7's newest addition, Hans.
Hans, I hear you performed admirably today. I expect great things from you. Dismissed.
Oh, look!
Okay, so that will end it for chapter 5.
Chapter 6, A Desert Encounter.
And judging from that title, we're going to be in a desert terrain this time. So if you have any units that are good for desert terrain, switch them out, replace them with anyone else that you don't want in your squad, and you should be fine. I'll go ahead and get rid of Oscar, because he hasn't been of a great help with us today, and see if I have my old sniper that I love to use. Anyways, we'll call it an end here. I hope you all enjoyed the video, guys. Stay tuned for more.